Hey guys, alright, so I've got a nursery tour for you. This is the after. I think for my 25-week pregnancy update, I did a before where I showed you some of my themes and inspiration for the nursery. I'm going for an Aboriginal art and Australian animal theme. Back then, I didn't really have anything set up, but I had all of the ideas in place. So I'd say about 2 weeks ago, my mother was in town, and together she and I got the nursery finished. She was really excited to work on it with me, and so yeah, we spent about a week and we just got everything put together, and I'm really excited to show you what we've got. So without further ado, I'll just go ahead and show you the room. Okay, so this is what the room looks like when you're standing in the hallway. Before entering the room, it's kind of hard to get the whole perspective. So I'm standing in my bedroom right now, and if I look across the hallway, I can see the baby's nursery. And then as we step in, you can see my three main pieces of furniture. I've got the crib right there, the changing table, and my glider, which I picked up at Babies R Us. I looked at a lot of places, and this one was just the most comfortable, and I liked how it glided. So as we step into the room, the crib is right here as you enter, and along this wall you can see there is a wall hanging with Australian animals on there. My mother sewed that, she made that. The crib is from IKEA. And on the crib, you will see the little baby quilt that my mother also made. That's a bunch of Australian animals and then also Aboriginal art. You can see some of the details there. And I tried to pick up on these colors throughout the room. Right above the crib, we have this one-of-a-kind piece. This is a mobile that my best friend actually made for me. She's an artist. Really talented, and she knows that I love Harry Potter, so she made me this Harry Potter themed mobile from my nursery. She actually drew these guys. That's Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy, and she made this snitch, which is really amazing, drew the wings and everything. And then there's a cloud that actually has like a little nightlight in it, and when it's dark in here, it makes the whole room glow, and I think the baby's gonna just love looking up at all those stars, and especially with it glowing like that. I turned it on. I don't know if you can see it so well because it's daytime right now, but yeah, so there's my crib set up with a soft wall hanging and the mobile, Harry Potter mobile. And then turning this way, we get to the changing station, and you'll notice this picture was the original one that inspired my theme. That is a piece of original artwork by an Aboriginal artist, and it's a kangaroo, and I just loved the vibrant colors, the orange. So anyway, I had that framed with a white frame to match the nursery furniture, and that's hanging in a place where the baby won't be able to grab it because that's the only heavy thing that's hanging. So I didn't want that above the crib. And then over here is my changing station. It's also from IKEA, as well as that shelf above the changing station. The changing table went with the crib. It was the same style as the crib. And so here, I'll show you what I got here. There's the changing pad on top with a cover in chevron. And then on the first shelf here, I've got these removable, drawers, and this is where I have my cloth diapers. I've got covers in there, my fitted diapers, more covers, inserts. I've got some flat diapers back there and some washcloths for wipes. Down here, I've got, this is kind of like a drawer, it slides out, and inside there I've got onesies, and that's a blanket. And anyway, these are just a bunch of just different onesies that I'll be able to change her into. And then on this side of the changing table, I've got some more, those are cloth wipes, those are my pre-folds, and I got some snappies, some disposable liners. This isn't fully stocked yet, but you get the idea. I'll have diaper rash cream and, other changing related things in there. And then I've got a little laundry basket. There's actually some stuff in there right now. and it made sense to me to have that next to the changing table because it's also where I'll change her clothes and I'll just throw in the used stuff there. Above the changing table, this is also another piece that my mom made out of that material that she got, the Australian material. These are pockets, and it's that bright orange color. And then above the changing table is the shelf. I got a couple plants to clean out the air in here, and then that's just a little picture, Aboriginal art, and some animals. I thought having that above the changing table, I can just easily, you know, grab one of these and hand it to her when I'm changing her diaper or whatever to distract her. And then this cool thing, that is a little light that clips on up here. And then this will be really handy for changing. You see, like in the middle of the night, I can just turn this on and use it right where I need it so that the baby doesn't have a light shining right in her face. Down there I have like a little toy chest. My aunt and uncle got that for me, so I'm just gonna have stuffed animals and books, children's books in there. And then moving right along to the curtains that my mom and I designed, and she did the sewing. She's much better at sewing than I am. Let me see if I can show you what these look like. These are blackout curtains, so once they're closed, it does a pretty good job of blocking out all the sunlight. And it's got along the sides there, you can see the that same Aboriginal fabric, and then the color of the curtain itself is like a taupe, just like a neutral beige color. And I love how they like really effectively block out the light. Kind of hard to see because it's against the window. And then on the window I've got a little decal there that's a kangaroo. And then here's my glider again. I don't know how to demonstrate that, but it has a really smooth rock. And then moving around this side, I've just got this one wall hanging here. It's got some Australian animals. There's a cockatoo right there. And I just like the saying, peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm in your heart. I don't know, I just thought that would be a nice thing for me to look at on those long nights where I feel like screaming and the baby's crying, and I can look up there and maybe, I don't know, get some inspiration. Alright, so then moving on to my closet. This is another thing I don't have completely organized yet because I'm still doing laundry and things. I don't have everything in the final place where it's going to be, but I have, you know, a couple of her clothes hanging here. Back there I've got some older clothes that's like 9 months to 12 months back there, so that's for later. All of these clothes have been gifts to me. Look at this one. This is my favorite. My best friend, the same one who made that mobile, she gave me this cute little dress. I cannot wait to put her in that. I think this is a 9 months old size. So yeah, there's not much to see in the closet as of yet, but you can see my setup. I've got that thing for storage and some big plastic tubs for storing clothes, cloth diapers, etc. Some books up there. A baby's bathtub. Yeah, it's not totally organized in there yet, but you can get the idea, and I love just looking at her clothes. I got a bunch of these little hangers from Babies R Us. I'm probably not going to hang up all of her clothes because that's a hassle, but I've got it as an option. So yeah, that is pretty much it. It's a small room, and I think you guys get the idea. The walls are just that neutral yellow color. See, if I stand in this corner, you can sort of see all that the orange pops of color from the art and the wall hanging, and then the blanket on top of the crib. So yeah, that is my nursery. And then the light above, the overhead light, is also from IKEA, and that is got clouds on it, and it sort of just happened to match the theme of the room. We actually bought that before we had anything else, and it just sort of worked out that the furniture was white, and my friend made that mobile with a cloud, so that kind of worked out. So yeah, I'm really, really excited now that the nursery's done to bring her home, and I feel like we're ready for her. Yeah, I like to come in here now and sit on my glider, and I'll sit here and I'll read, or just, I don't know, and just looking out, it really hits me that we're gonna have a baby soon, and Yeah, she's not going to be sleeping in here for probably the first, I don't know what it's going to be like, but potentially she could be in our room overnight until she's 6 months old, or maybe even longer. I don't know, but it is nice to have the nursery done and ready, because once she's here, it's, you know, probably going to be the last thing we want to do to work on the nursery. And I'll still use this. I'll nurse her in here, on my glider, and I'll use the changing table to change her clothes and her diaper and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys like the nursery, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!